Hello, my name is Jasmine, and this is my book review on Fahrenheit 451. The book Fahrenheit 451 is a book that was written in the 1990s based on the events. This book takes place in the future, and this book's plot takes place in a society in the future that has banned its own books. To keep these regulations of keeping books banned, firefighters have to regulate them. These firefighters are Guy Montag, Captain Betty, Black, and Stoneman. Guy Montag is the main character. He is also the protagonist of the book. Montag is a 30-year-old fireman who in the beginning of the novel seems content, or as you would say, satisfied with his life. But then his mindset completely changes when he meets a 17-year-old girl. Captain Betty is the antagonist of the book who runs the firehouse. And in the beginning of the novel, they seem really close, like family. But then things changed, and further in the book, they become enemies. Black and Stoneman are other two firemen who are also friends with Montag in the beginning, but then again, further in the book, they become enemies. There are other characters like Mildred Montag. Mildred, also known as Millie, is Montag's wife, who seems completely oblivious to her surroundings. Clarice Micklin is a 17-year-old girl who is very curious and very self-aware of her surroundings. She is a girl in which Montag seems to have a very close connection with. Granger is a character further in the book who is a sympathetic leader who Montag meets. Professor Faber is an elderly man who appreciates the values of books. He is also a retired professor. Professor Faber helps Montag on the journey of his life. There is also an old woman. Now, this woman isn't just any woman. This woman is very special, just like Clarice. This old woman made Montag look back at his life and makes him react and look back and to see if he really wants to live the way he's been living his life. And last but not least, there is also a mechanical hound. Now, this mechanical hound is very dangerous. He is of modern technology, and he tracks and destroys victims who have broken the regulations by keeping books. And these hounds, they are so accurate that their sensors can distinguish 10,000 senses. So as you can see, there are many different characters in this book. I kind of like the book. In my opinion, the novel in the beginning, it was very difficult because of the way it was written. It was sometimes hard to find out like what he was talking about, what he meant. But as I got more into the book, I realized that the book was actually really good. It was quite good. And I realized that the book was very adventurous. In the end, it was a really interesting book. And with that being said, I hope you like the book Fahrenheit 451. Thank you.